It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Shea Clark makes his big league debut right after this. Ross Pimentel, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Nowakowski. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In now, Tim LeCastro. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Bobby Pechtel.
So stepping in, Bobby Pechtel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Ro, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Justin Verlander will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Stepping in, Luis Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Luis.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Ro, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
At the plate, Joey Williams. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Low roller, and he barehands it. Hey now.
Batting third.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Oh, and he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he got him.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yohan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. 5-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Elvis Villarreal has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Walter Sohn. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
One strike.
Runner's on his way to third. Hit hard but foul. Villarreal stands at second with two gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Wellington Castillo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Casilla, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hit out towards second. LeCastro over to his left. And that's out number one.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now at the plate, Nicky Delmonico, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
High and deep to straightaway right. Villarreal looking up. Gone!
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now, Robert Durbin. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Nunez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Now at the plate, Alejandro Sanchez. And as a former late-round draft pick, it really speaks to the hard work he's put in at the minor league level to make the opening day roster here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Clark has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
The 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Williams, one away. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Nowakowski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Standing in now, Tim LaCastro. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Nowakowski at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bobby Pechtel would be next. Here's the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk. Stepping up now, Bobby Pechtel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. The set and the 3-1 pitch. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Flying toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Clark moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Sergio Ibanez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 2-2.
2-2 now.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Standing in, Luis Lopez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He is in time. Nevarez throws him out.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Villarreal is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Good guy. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Travis Shaw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Martin is there to put it away for route number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
first offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Shea Clark has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Elvis Villarreal, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Into the box now, Walter Sohn. Pitch outside, the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now to the plate, Alejandro Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. First pitch on its way. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So leading off the inning, Joey Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it, strike one.
trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to
The
play
batter,
with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Moncada is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first, just keeping him close. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Williams on at first, nobody out. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And the runner will get back standing. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at pull down 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Don't want to forget about him. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Good battle. Count remains full.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Up next to Chicago.
Ready now for the White Sox, Wellington Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico.
And that last at-bat he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Nowakowski is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Robert Durbin, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-0, here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 1-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Martin. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
From the belt, the pitch. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Sacrifice attempt here. Spin throw to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Tim LaCastro. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Nowakowski, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken to throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And did he square around? No, it's ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, LeCastro is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The designated hitter, Bobby
Striding in
Hector.
once again, Bobby Hector. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-1 offering. That's a strike to throw down. And he's safe.
0-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
The designated hitter.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
3-0 to him now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Ball 4. Digging in now, Sergio Ibanez. He threw a walk his first time up.
Ibanez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
21. Travis Shaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman.
Stepping in, Shea Hart. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. The 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. To his left, Ibanez. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, the right fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Elvis Villarreal. And with 2 hits in 2 career at-bats, he certainly knows how to make a first impression.
You know, Matty, what a great debut. He's playing with house money right now. Expect him to have another quality at bat.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Moncada gloves it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They lead it 2-1. Up next for Chicago, Luis Lopez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Joey Williams, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joey Williams becomes out number 2 this inning. Settling in now, Yohan Moncada comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Yohan Moncada. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order. Gregory Infante is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45.
Stepping
Gregory
into the box, Walter Song.
Infante.
He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
That evens it up 1-1.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
This is on the ground over to first. Durbin moving to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alejandro Sanchez. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Count 1-2.
And it's 1-2. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but this is a foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Another 2-2 offering. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Martin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Wellington Castillo. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Sohn. And that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Nicky Delmonico. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Villarreal moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Durbin. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that misses for ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A ball and a strike now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41.
Leading off the inning, Danny Nowakowski, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tim LaCastro. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Cedeno has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Bobby Pechtel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters. KC down in order. They still lead it. Phil Hughes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Phil Hughes.
Leading off the inning, Renato Nunez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Brian Ramiro is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Attention, please. A defensive change for the Royals.
First pitch coming now from Hughes.
Number 22.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there. 0-1. And the knuckleball floats a bit that time as it's taken high. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we throw a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Martin, a 32-year-old veteran, is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Hughes in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Nunez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Sergio Ibanez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Nope.
1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The 1-2. Hit to third. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Jerry Familia comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put...
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready for another shot now. Shea Clark, who bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Alexi Guardado will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
He's running at first for the Royals. Number 34, Alexi Guardado.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-2 pitch. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Elvis Villarreal. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, Matt. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Has a look. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Guardado at third. Villarreal is over at second with one down in the inning. And did he square around? No, it's ball one. The 1-2. He squares and it's in the air, and that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Alejandro Sanchez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
The catcher, number 39. Omar.
So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nick Prado will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Prado.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Turned on down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the base. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They lead it 2-1. Alexi Guardado will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Kevin Quackenbush comes out of the bullpen to shut things down. Here in the ninth. Nick Prado, meanwhile, will take over at first base as a part of the double switch.
Number 15, Nick Prado. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching, number 13.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ramiro is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Clark scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, second
now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Villarreal ranging back. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes!
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Two and two. Here it is. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Michael Reese takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 7, Michael.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Danny Nowakowski. He's set and the pitch. Fastball and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Tim LeCastro. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Hechtel. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 2-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now the 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Russ Major is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 0-1. Squeezes on here and he gets it down. Moncada comes up with it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
The third base.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Shea Clark. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Trevor Cahill takes the ball, looking
now
to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Nicky Delmonico will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Delmonico.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Nowakowski is there. He's got it one away.
Now
stepping up to the plate, Robert Durbin. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LoCastro backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now
next will be the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Almost clipped the inside with the knuckleball, but taken for a ball. Leonis Martin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch on its way. Brings the knuckleball 3-0, and it does the job 3-1. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The White Sox down to their last strike. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Rodrigo Raimo takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Rodrigo Raimo.
Here's Leonis Martin as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 4 for 9. The 0-1 on its way. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Villarreal is after it. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Kevin Quackenbush claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the AL Central, the Royals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 3-2. The Tigers combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-0. The Cleveland Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 2-0. The Minnesota Twins got the best of the visiting Mets 4-1. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-4. The A's put up 16 hits on the day as they sank the Mariners 10-4. The Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-4. The Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-3. The Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 9-3. The Cubs took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-2. The Miami Marlins put together 10 total hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-3. The Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Padres 11-4. The St. Louis Cardinals launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-5. The Nats allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.